housing market in North Central Florida is cooling down, but the median home prices are up. That's according to the latest numbers from Florida Realtors for December. In the Gainesville market, that includes Alachua and Gilchrist counties, sales dropped 27% in December compared to the same time the prior year. In the Ocala market, sales in December were down about 21% compared to December of 2021. Statewide, year-to-year home sales in December dropped about 26%. The Gainesville market median sales price was about $340,000, up about 11% year-to-year. In the Ocala market, the median home price was about $277,000, and that's up about 7.4% compared to December of 2021.